EA, now is your time to respond. Battlefront 3 as a topic has never ever been more popular than it is right now, and there's many reasons why. Battlefront 2 is having a resurgence with the highest number of players at the present time in comparison to its peak back in 2021 with about 10,000 players on Steam, and the numbers are probably significantly more across all of the platforms. But this is the most people that have been playing Battlefront 2 ever in the history of the game, which is exciting. There's a resurgence in a game that's 7 years old. That's really exciting. We as a fandom are doing a very, very good job so far of spreading the word, spreading the message, spreading the hope of Battlefront 3. We are putting it on social media, we are making it mainstream. Hashtag Battlefront 3 is showing up in TikToks and Instagram reels that aren't even related to Star Wars. That's how mainstream it's becoming. There is demand for this game, there is hype for this game, there is desire, there is passion, there is hope for Battlefront 3. And the fans, the community are doing a fantastic job, and we are very, very close to getting something out of this. Battlefront 2, when it first released, obviously was a bit rocky. What didn't have a smooth sort of launch, especially with the microtransactions and the progression to unlock certain heroes. I remember Vader was locked behind like 80,000 credits or something ridiculous. Obviously, as the game progressed and it got more updates, the game significantly improved. They got rid of that. Loot boxes went as well. And it became a much more enjoyable game. But unfortunately, they'd lost a lot of the player base. But now that the game's fixed, now that the game's in a relatively good spot, people are coming back to it. And it's not just because it's a good game that people are coming back to it. Star Wars, for the first time in a long time, is back in positive news. Just off the back of Andor Season 2, which has been absolutely dominating the media and TV show headlines. It's actually crazy how popular Andor Season 2 has been with both the Star Wars community and with the general community. People who want to watch good TV, people who want to watch well-written shows are tuning into Andor because they hear it's so good. And not only that, but we've just come off May the 4th, a very successful May the 4th. We've got a brand new announcements. There's some changes being made at Disney and Lucasfilm. I'm not going to name names, you know who I'm talking about. So there's stuff that's in the works that's making Star Wars a more exciting prospect, a more exciting topic than maybe a couple years ago when we were looking at The Acolyte and Skeleton Crew and wondering how are these shows really important? How are they going to hook us? Now that we're past that and we've gotten to the good stuff, Star Wars is on a good trajectory now. We've got some good projects coming up. We've got some good projects in the next few years, some that are going to take a little more time. But the one that everyone really, really wants is Battlefront 3. Now, if you haven't already, please, please, please go check out this video that Jack and I did. We created our own version of Battlefront 3. We did some new characters and heroes, some new planets and maps, some new weapons, some new trooper classes, our own unique kind of class alongside an enforcer called a reinforcement group, which kind of encourages squad gameplay. It was a lot of fun to come up with. A great video. Go check it out. It'll be linked down below. Yeah, a lot of fun making that video. And you just wonder and you think, wouldn't it be so cool if EA or any game developer listened to the voice of the community, the strong, strong voice of the Star Wars community, and decided to make a game like that? Decided to make Battlefront 3. Because at the end of the day, Battlefront 2, it wasn't cancelled, but it stopped getting updates. They said their vision for the game was done. No. There were files in the game that suggested Ahsoka was coming. So no, it was not done. The game was not done. And we were robbed. We were robbed. I will never understand the reason to stop updating it, but now we have to put all of our hope into Battlefront 3 because the likelihood that EA is going to pick up Battlefront 2 again and start updating is very, very low. It's already a console generation behind. They will make something for the new console generation. So yes, Battlefront 3 is our best hope. We've been seeing memes and all sorts of content across social media about Battlefront 3, about spreading the word, about bringing it to light, putting it in the mainstream kind of topic of discussion, and it's working. I don't think I've ever seen Battlefront as popular as it is right now, which is insane to think about because it's a 7-year-old game. This game is 7 years old, which is absolutely nuts to think about. A game that is came out in 2018 is now one of the most popular games in the world. Again, that doesn't happen. You know what games that happens to? It happens to Fortnite. And Fortnite's been there for years and it doesn't die. People love Fortnite. It happens to a game like Minecraft. People love Minecraft. I also forgot to mention that the Star Wars event in Fortnite has received a lot of positive attention, a lot of positive views. And I think that this probably really spawned the start of the Battlefront 3 movement because people realized that, yeah, we could get something like that. We could get a Battlefront 3. It'd be interesting to see how Epic Games would go in making a Battlefront 3. Not that that's necessarily something we want, but it would be interesting to see how it goes. Yeah, because it's been a lot of positive attention. But in saying that, people are also realizing if the Fortnite version of it's so good, how good could an actual developed game of Battlefront 3 be? So I think that's kind of the double-edged sword that people are balancing here. It's like, yes, we're loving the Fortnite stuff, but at the same time, Battlefront 3 would be so good. But regardless, the attention that Battlefront 3 is receiving, the work that you guys are putting in as the Star Wars community, as the Battlefront community, the people who never gave up on this game, the people who have wanted Battlefront 3 from the moment Battlefront 2 stopped getting updated. This is the best chance we have at getting Battlefront 3. We will never have a better chance than this. The player numbers are at an all-time high. We're coming off a fantastic Andor season 2. The attention around Star Wars is positive. We're getting more into the gaming side with with the Fortnite season. It's all positive at the moment. The stars will not align like this again for Star Wars for a very, very long time. So this is the best chance we have to do it. And if we can do it, it's all on EA or our game developers to respond to us because no one can ignore our voice. No one can ignore our passion and our desire for this game. They will have to respond. They will see that Battlefront 2 is so popular and they will have to respond because there's no way a 7-year-old game makes this much noise this late and doesn't have anything happen. It's like with movies and shows. If a show or a movie gets a lot of positive attention, you're getting a sequel straight away. You're getting a second season straight away. They renew it because of the attention it receives, because of the critical review. And that's what's happening with Star Wars. So do your part. Get on Battlefront 2, play a couple games, get those numbers up, petition for Battlefront 3. There's petitions online, post on social media, use hashtag Battlefront 3. Do everything you can to bring this game to life because, like I said, this is the absolute best opportunity we have at making this a reality. The likelihood that we get it before this, probably low, but yeah, guys, this is the time. Act now. Do it for Star Wars. Do it for Battlefront. Do it for your comrades. Do it for your fellow troopers and clones. Do it for all those fun memories you had in Battlefront 2, all the memes you've seen, all of the videos you've watched, all of the YouTubers who have made a living off of Battlefront 2. Do it for them. And most importantly, do it for yourself. Because even if you aren't a part of this current group playing Battlefront 2, you know deep down that Battlefront 3 is something that you really want. You're not alone. We all want it. Make your voice heard. EA has to respond. If they do not, they are cowards, they are hiding. EA has to respond if we keep making noise. So keep making noise. Hashtag Battlefront 3, guys. Hashtag Battlefront 3.